It's April 15th, tax day, and I'm back at my home away from home here, Waukesha Memorial Hospital. When we last caught up, you saw my primary care physician, Mike Uwe, found something on my EKG that didn't look quite right. He said that I might have had a heart attack at one point, which I'm kind of wondering about since I run so much. So today they're going to do a stress test on me, and hopefully everything is cool after that. Back here in radiology, I was here once before when we did the full body bone scan. Today Heidi's going to inject me with some other items here and explain what's going to happen today.
Sure. We're going to do a stress test on you today where we take pictures of your heart before and after you walk on a treadmill. Basically, we're looking at the blood flow to your heart to see if there's any blockages or narrowing in your arteries. So I'm going to start by putting an IV in, and then we inject you, wait an hour, and take pictures. You're going to walk on a treadmill where we give you another injection that lets us take a second set of pictures. Basically, we're going to compare the two set of pictures to see if there's any difference in the blood flow. Your heart should look the same at rest versus stress, but if there's any difference, that'll show up on the pictures as a lack of blood flow. So we're going to keep Paul busy today. You'll be here about 4 hours. You'll be sick of us by the end of it. And that's about it.
By the way, I did bring my iTouch to keep myself occupied today. So go ahead and poke away. Back here in nuclear medicine, and here's a familiar face from a couple of blogs ago. This is Cody, who helped me get prepped for the full body bone scan, and today we're doing my EKG and stress test on my heart. So far I lay down in that, and tell me what we did.
So with the stress test, we're going to do 2 sets of imaging. We just got done with the first part, the resting images, the baseline study. And after that, we're going to go to the cardiovascular department, and he's going to run on the treadmill a little bit, get the heart rate up, and we'll give him the injection of the tracer again and do the imaging again just to see if there's any differences in the blood flow to your heart. And they were just doing this because of the EKG was a little abnormal, but they want to make sure everything's okay for surgery. So those are the images right there, the first set. And we're just looking for the blood flow to the heart. This is like the baseline one, and the stress images, we'll compare those to these ones and just see if there's any differences or changes based on your when you're exercising as compared to when you're resting.
All right, all wired up and ready to go. Kind of look a little bit $6 million man-ish right here. They have the technology. This is Dr. Burns, who's the cardiologist, who's going to watch the stress test today. So why don't you tell me what you're going to look for?
Well, we're gonna get you going on the treadmill. We're looking for how your heart responds based on blood pressure, heart rate. We're going to walk you through stages of exercise based on speed and elevation. Give you different workloads and see how far you can go. There is normals based on your age and your level of conditioning. We're looking at the EKG as you go along to see if there's any changes there that suggest problems. And then the final part of this is we inject the tracer that shows us how the blood is flowing to the heart. And we'll look at that and put that all together when we're done and get that back to your doctor.
This is your EKG as we're going along, your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your timer. Every 3 minutes, faster and steeper.
Now we're going how fast?
Right now you're at 4.2 miles per hour at 16%
So, what are you doing here, Cody?
We're injecting the tracer now at your peak exercise to get images of the perfusion when you're at stress.
Okay. You see my heart rate up there.
157.
157 right here after the treadmill, and now these are what they found, and Cody's going to explain what we're looking at right here.
So I just started processing the images here, and these are the slices of Mr. Daniel's heart here in different projections, the left ventricle. The bottom one of each two is the rest, and the top line is the stress images, the more important ones. And what we're going to look for is any exercise-induced ischemic changes in the perfusion to the left ventricle, and we'll do some more processing and also calculate approximately how strong your heart's beating. And that's it.
Okay, it appears that everything went well with the test. What will happen now is that the radiologist will then read the scans and let Dr. Uwe, my primary care physician, know his thoughts. It looked okay though, so it looks like we're a go for surgery on the 30th. The only side effect that I had was, since I couldn't have any caffeine for 12 hours before the stress test today, I had a screaming headache, so I'm already onto a Diet Pepsi right now. The other nice thing that they did was, since I didn't have Dr. Palmer, the cardiologist who was going to do the stress test, I had one of his associates, Dr. Burns, fill in. That was nice. They gave me a free movie and a free popcorn certificate, so that was nice, and I'm just glad that I'm in a good healthcare system and that they're a part of this journey.